Hi everyone, this is Shirley from Shirley's World. I don't think I have any live viewers yet at the moment. But this is just my Wednesday video that I put on usually. If I have a haul, I'll do a haul, but I don't today. I'm going to wait and go to Goodwill on Saturday because Saturday they're having double points day, which means on my card, my little Goodwill card, I will get double points for every dollar I spend. And when you reach 100 points, you get that 35% off coupon. So to reach 100 points, I only have to buy $50 worth of stuff added on to already what's on my card, and I'll just keep getting 35% off coupons that way. I don't like to shop in Goodwill unless I have some sort of a coupon because you don't always find those half price tags. So then you have to pay whatever the going rate is in your Goodwill. I try not to do that. I don't have a cup of tea today. In fact, I have my bottled Gatorade here. But I wanted to come on for just a short video. I probably should have done it over there on the table where I could have showed you the measurements easier. But I do have my tape measure. I had a couple people recently ask me about items that are in my store that they were looking at, and both of them were shorts, and they didn't understand the small size when the waist size appeared to be bigger than, say, if they were a size 6 and they had this little waist, and the shorts are reading say, this was one of the ones that questioned. Actually, she read the waist wrong, and she was looking at the hip size. But say this waist is 16 that I've written down on the listing. Okay, it's a pair of Ann Taylor little shorts. Now the waist. This waist isn't actually up on the waist, okay? On most things, unless it's very high-waisted, that means the rise measurement. The rise is from the crop to the top. If that was long, that would raise the waist up. Then the waist would measure smaller. Does that make any sense? So this waist measures 16 inches flat. 16 inches is like a 32-inch waist. And this is a size 6 little pair of shorts. And she didn't understand how a size 6 could have a 32 waist. But actually, these ride down on the hips a little bit. They're like mid-rise. I think they were, this pair is a 9.5-inch rise, okay? I think that's a mid-rise. Now, if they were a high rise, they would be over 10 and a half inches. That would raise up the waist, and then the waist would be smaller. So this pair, I wrote back and explained that to her. Also, here's another pair of, these are Bermudas. They're also Ann Taylor. These are these bright fluorescent ones. Now this rise is 9 inches, okay? 9 inches compared to 9.5 inches. So this is even a shorter rise, just by a ½ inch. But they're both a size 6, and this waist measures 16.5, which would be, instead of 32, it would be a 33 So it got bigger because the rise was shorter, and it rides further down on the hips. If this rise was, say, 11 inches and way up on the waist, this waist would be smaller. I hope that makes sense. But a lot of people just look at the waist size, and they don't understand that, if it's not a really high rise, that the waist size is going to be bigger than you would think that a waist size would be on a small size. But that's what I wanted to explain, because I had 2 people ask me about that in the last few days. Okay, I've been getting quite a few calls from my daughter because she's listing things. And it seems to me that she's listing more than 10 items. And I don't think she's run into any problems yet, but she's sold a few things too, which is really good. So we'll see how far she can keep listing before they say, oh, you're at your limit because you're a new seller. But I don't know. I've never, they didn't have that rule when I started ages ago when I started selling on eBay. So I'm unfamiliar really about how that actually happens. What else today? She's pretty much sends me a picture of what she's listing and asks me for like keywords, or, how should she word this listing. So it sort of gives me practice about keywords. Bumblebee usually helps me out with keywords also. But I've listed enough. I sort of know your basic things you should put on there. She did put on a couple straw purses that people were really interested in. When we opened one of the bags when I was over there, we opened a bag that had some of those straw purses in, and she thought that they were the ugliest thing ever. Well, now she doesn't think they're so ugly. Now she's taking pictures of them, and I told her to take them outside and take pictures because they're like all tropical themes. They probably either got these down in Florida or got these maybe on a cruise. I know this lady that she got all these bags from had gone on some cruises. So maybe they are from the islands. Who knows? But I told her to take them outside and take them against some greenery. And they do. They look really nice against the greenery. So, yeah, I'm just giving her, she asked me, I try to give her some good advice. She's very unsure about shipping. Shipping is a big deal. That's what confuses people a lot on eBay. She doesn't quite get the difference between a pound, 16 ounces, and going up into over a pound, and what she should use to ship then. So she showed me the item. She wondered, it was like 1 pound, 2 ounces. Well, that has to go priority. And it was something she could fold up and shove in a priority envelope or a padded flat rate is how I send things. I hardly ever use those. I know they're like $1 cheaper, but I just never use those cardboard envelopes. A lot of people do because they do save you money. I very seldom ever use those. I like the padded flat rates. They seem more substantial and they stretch a little bit. You can get big things in those envelopes. I have no problem fitting jeans in them, even the bigger jeans. So that is what I wanted to come on and sort of explain today. And I have 12 things in my drafts for the next couple days. I'm now 2 days ahead. I need to go photograph some more things, and then I could actually be 3 days ahead if I would do that, but I probably won't do any more tonight. I've been listing and doing things all day, so I'm probably done for the day with eBay. And that's all I wanted to come on, just a short little Wednesday YouTube video. So I will close for now, and I hope this was helpful. I will try to explain it better if anybody has any questions. If you have any more questions about measurements, put them in the comments below, and I will try to make a better video on listing and measurements. Also, StreamYard, which I use here all the time for live videos. StreamYard has just now, I think yesterday, they came out with, you can do recorded videos with StreamYard. So I'm going to try it because it'll be so much easier. I won't have to go back and forth, put the recording onto my computer. It is supposed to be really fast and really easy. So I want to try that because that would be great. So I'm going to close for now, and I will see you on Sunday for my What Sold All Week video. So bye for now.